Hartunian and Ellenbaugh here. Welcome to another episode of Ravings and Cravings on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM. Ravings and Cravings is brought to you by Elm Package Store and Tony's Pizza. Hey, this is Ruth Hartunian and Ellenbaugh, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. Happy to be with you. Shout out, first of all, to Tony's Pizza and Elm Discount Package Store for sponsoring this program. There is so much to talk about. I'll put a plug in, shameless plug, for the Romantic Willimantic Chocolate Festival coming in on Saturday. I will be cheering the cake contest. It will be my swan song, last time I'm doing it. After some odd 20 years, it's time to retire. And I am handing things off to the wonderful Stephanie Gernon and Bethany Dixon, who will do an awesome job next year without me. And so you can still walk in your cake. You can still enter. You can go to the Romantic Willimantic Facebook page and find out all about that stuff. So there we go. There's the plug at the beginning. I am in the studio here, not only with the amazing Matt Rupar. Thank you, Matt. But I am in the studio here with Kristen Chappell, who is the sole owner of Farmer's Diner. I am also in the studio here with Taylor Lee Farnsworth, who's a waitress and also related to the owner. And then Stephanie Doubleday, who just can't wait to talk about all kinds of things having to do with the Farmer's Diner. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Ruth.
It's a pleasure. So, you know what? I feel today, because of you, I feel like a rock star because you just opened in December, and I like getting first dibs on all the cool stuff that happens in town and in the area. And, Lebanon's not far from Willimantic. So give us all the good stuff at the beginning. The name of your business, your address, your social media presence, phone number, hours are very important. So why don't you lead off with that?
So it is the Farmer's Diner. I'm located on 385 Beaumont Highway in Lebanon, Connecticut. The name, I guess I picked the name because if you think of Lebanon, you think of the farms. Farmtown, right. Connecticut. So sure. Yes, that is where I got the name, the Farmer's Diner. Mm-hmm. Bringing in more local, I guess, if you will, as close as I can, vendors. For obviously, I'm having a little bit of an issue with certain things right now. It is the middle of the winter. We did just open on December 3rd. Mm-hmm. But I feel as though the spring and the summer comes, I can get even more local vendors in to the restaurant. Our phone number for takeout, 860-468-0035. Ever you can't reach me there, you can always reach me on my cell phone, 860-377-8811. Farmer's Diner on Facebook. Message me. I'm pretty good with responding. Mm-hmm. If the restaurant's open, I am there. I'm there usually from about 4:30 every day till about 2:30. Our hours are 5 a.m. to 2, 7 days a week. If our lights are on and you're hungry, come on in. Well, if we have it, we'll cook it. That's my motto.
Sounds good. And I did come in and visit, but I wanted to give Stephanie a chance to talk.
Stephanie can't wait to talk. She is the most talkative employee
Hold her back.
Stephanie!
And she just gives me the evil eye.
I love you guys.
That's the redhead. I'm just saying. I always say, don't piss the redhead off.
I just want to know, why do you love working at the Farmer's Diner?
Well, I mean, you come 7 days a week, chances are you're going to find me.
She is the face of the diner.
Anytime you come, I am there 7 days a week. What time I'm there, I couldn't tell you. It could be anywhere from 7 a.m. I could be there at 8:06 a.m. I couldn't tell you.
Usually 8:07 to 8:10, Monday through Friday.
But I will be there. I will be there regardless of what time it is. I will be there and serve you with a smile. I mean, come on down. I like to have fun with my customers. You'll get a little sass served with some good breakfast.
Yeah. That's how it should be. That's the. And I would just want to say, you even this short amount of time, just 2 months, right?
Yep.
You guys have created a culture of some kind
with no advertising. It was kind of a word of mouth. I have been doing this obviously my whole life. She's been doing it. She's been doing it. I have thought about some advertising. I guess we're there, 2 months.
Radio's a good option.
Absolutely. Started with a soft opening. So that was our plan, was to start with a soft opening, which we did on a Wednesday. We had a full house all day Wednesday, which went into a full house Thursday,
Nice.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had a line out the door.
We closed early.
We did get one bad
food.
review, which it did. I lost some sleep over it, but I guess at that point we were trying to figure out who we were. We had a bunch of people that hadn't worked together. There was no system. It wasn't a existing restaurant that I was taking over. It was a brand new restaurant that I was actually creating, recipes that I was creating. So when the menu went out, which was a big thing, everyone's like, I want it online. And I'm like, I wasn't there. You know, I wanted to start with small and keep working our way into it. And my first weekend there, I'm making cornbread waffles on a Sunday rush. And because I don't want to say no, you know, our first weekend open, we sold out of every single potato I had in my restaurant.
Wow.
There was not one single potato in any form, not a French fry, a tater tot, a home fry. Embarrassed? Absolutely. Proud? I was. You know, I didn't really advertise that we were open. So
I think when from where I sit, when places open and they're new, I say, you know, give them 6 months
yeah.
or so to kind of figure out, like, should I keep that menu item? Shouldn't I do that? What about the hours? Can I get the supplies I need? Give people some grace for new things is kind of like my theory. I want to know, Taylor, I want to know. I mean, I know that you're waitressing there, but I want to know, like, what have you eaten that you really like there?
So,
biscuits and bacon.
Oh, shut it. The banana bread French toast is our most popular item. She literally cannot keep banana bread in the house. She's making like 10 loaves a day every morning.
Wow.
Hot off the press.
When I hear someone
it is
order
one of
banana
my
bread, I go,
favorite.
"PTSD."
It's one of my favorites. It is a nice sweet treat. She has plenty of other baked goods. She does pastries. She does
let's hold up
cupcakes.
hold up a few things.
But wait,
So-
what are Taylor's
cupcakes.
favorite?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Biscuits
Biscuits
on the
are
grill
my
with
favorite,
well done
yes.
bacon is
Yes.
what Taylor
And they're
eats.
house-made biscuits. But
Yes, they are. I
anyway.
make my
Yeah.
biscuits.
And I did have your biscuits and gravy, and I have to say, I love homemade biscuits, and you usually know when it's homemade.
That's a homemade
Yeah.
biscuit.
You can tell. But your gravy and your sausage is very unique. It's not like your typical biscuits and gravy. I'm a fan of unique things, and I love your twist on it. So,
So with
Yeah.
that being said, I
Okay.
guess I will address one thing that has been an ongoing issue. We have two things. People, I guess, I have a handful of people that don't agree that the sausage I use in my gravy should go in there.
I love it. That's all that matters. You don't need
I'm
to
going to be
discuss
honest
it
with
any
you,
further.
and that's a hard thing.
Okay.
And that is a hard thing, and it was a lot for me to
Who's
swallow that I
spoken?
actually
I have
had
spoken.
somebody upset. Just like the corned beef hash, you'll see she wrote it on your review, you know, that she was very upset, but she said she didn't say it was bad. She said it was delicious. So my thing is, I have 500 plus people that actually absolutely love my hash. I can barely keep it in house, and the sausage I'm using in my gravy. So how do you change it so those 5 people that don't like it
You don't.
do?
I don't think you do, and I think you just encourage.
my hard part.
No, encourage them to try something else. Surely they will find something that they like. And let's talk about some of the because you brought a ton of visuals, and I want people to see that in the YouTube thing. So, like for those of you who are on the radio, we're going to try to verbally describe what you're seeing, but there's no way you can taste it. Too bad. But Matt will get to. Yeah, that's
you get
you should
a
have
bite.
perks to your job here. So let's see. Let's start with. I'm going to pick this up. Tell me what I'm holding up here.
So it's a puff pastry. It's stuffed with cream cheese filling. It's got raspberry and chocolate drizzle.
Oh, it's
on
a
that
heart,
one.
isn't it?
It is a heart
It's
shape for
already ready.
Valentine's Day.
Good close up of that. It looks beautiful. I'm not going to dig into that because I'm going to just keep handing Matt things because I want to get a few more things
So there's
visually
2
there.
here. She took a bite of that one, but we got.
Don't show that one.
Oh, okay.
'cause- Don't show it.
That's a banana
was trying to
bread
hide that one,
with
really.
walnuts. Those are my mini loaf of banana breads. I started actually making the mini loaves because a lot of people want to buy the banana bread, and when I make them, I cut them for banana bread French toast. So
Do you
that's
want-
what.
do you like
we've
nuts?
Made.
Yeah.
You can have do you like banana bread? You can have that one, but let's,
That one I just made both those. I would
go
put
for it,
that
and
down
then
if I
go
were
ahead
you.
and show them this because this is kind of like heading into Valentine's Day, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
do the little good
We got
stuff there.
chocolate covered strawberries, strawberry cupcake with chocolate frosting, Valentine sprinkles.
And we'll have some fun Valentine's Day specials.
Oh, yeah,
for
they're
the
coming.
weekend
They're
too
coming,
as
they're
well.
All right, so people keep that in mind. And this is lemon poppy seed muffin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand that
chocolate
to Matt.
chip, bread pudding.
Everything homemade in house.
I made those.
So what kind of what do
scratch.
you have in your bread pudding? What's in that?
Raisins.
I do have raisins.
Raisins. Yeah.
But when you cook raisins, I don't know if you know, but when you put raisins in the oven, they look like blueberries.
They do.
Oh
They
yeah,
puff
we were
right
both
up.
there. We're like, what is that right there?
Did you put the right thing in there?
It was just, I've never seen them in that form. And I've put in blueberries in a lot of things, but that was, I think because they come to the top of the bread pudding, it just looked really weird to me.
Yeah. Well, and you have some turnovers here. What flavors?
I got apple, blueberry, cherry. Turnovers right now.
Okay.
These are the
Flavors are always subject to change. She creates
shoot.
something different every time.
Yeah.
Bakery
Good to know.
case might have just our regular muffin.
I was
which you'll
hoping
have,
to bring you the mini cheesecakes, but we didn't have any.
we sold out.
I just made
But-
the other day and they're gone.
But
You know, don't tell me what you were going to bring.
I'm
that
sorry,
you
I'm
didn't
sorry.
bring,
she just
you
wants
know?
to tease you. You're gonna have to come in
You
again.
didn't make me come in there again. Oh, and
For
you
the
did,
frickin' chicken.
Yeah.
You
told me I missed that, right?
Yep, the fried chicken. Whether you get it in a cowboy Benny, a fried chicken sandwich, you could do the chicken and egg sandwich, which is on a hard roll, scrambled eggs, gravy, cheddar cheese. What else do we have?
Chicken and waffle.
Chicken and waffle. We have the loaded lunch waffle, which is on a cornbread waffle, macaroni and cheese with fried chicken.
I think that's very unique because I have not seen cornbread waffles anywhere. I think
And
that's
we
very
have country fried steak. That hit the menu this weekend. Everybody loved that with country gravy, served with a biscuit, 2 eggs.
Home fries.
Home fries, yeah. Sweet potato fries, tater tots. You got a little bit of everything. Potato salad, coleslaw, pasta salad.
If someone wanted to do a large order for an event, is that doable, and how could they do that?
Yeah, I can cater. All they have to do is just message me on Facebook.
Okay.
We also do
A day
take
before.
reservations as long as they call ahead as
Oh,
well.
you do?
Yep.
Yep.
Really? Even
Yep.
like for like breakfast or
Absolutely.
whatever? That's kind of cool. So like your biggest table can hold how many people? So like if someone wants to have a
20.
meeting or something,
It was 20.
Can you do that?
2 people?
can we do that?
Oh yeah. I have all the tables in the back can all go together. And even the
Okay.
booths. If where the booths are, we can put a table in between those two. So if they want a part booth or a table. So
That's
we have it both
That's
ways.
good to know because
Yeah, I can fit about 18 to 20 at a
I think
table.
it's 20 in the back.
Oh,
back there.
okay.
Yeah.
so we don't see that when we walk in,
No,
then, right?
It's
no,
way in the
yeah.
back.
No, it's in the same.
It's
They're
in
all
the dining room.
separated. Yeah,
it was
they're all
behind you.
separated, yeah.
behind the booth.
So they're
okay.
separated, but
All
we
right.
can put them together and have that whole section.
Yeah.
All right.
We definitely have table options.
So when I came to visit, there was a very special event that occurred just as I walked in the door. I feel very special.
yeah,
Being
so,
sarcastic at this point.
Welcome to being in business.
I know, yeah.
So Ruth came in, and as Ruth, I heard Stephanie say, "Oh, Ruth
Literally,
is
as
here."
she walked
I looked at Stephanie and said, "Perfect timing because my fryolator won't start."
That's
I think
a big
my
deal.
pilot and my fryolator went out, and unfortunately, it was not my pilot because as I'm on the phone trying to get my pilot relit, they told me to pull the yellow thing in the fryolator, so I did, and unfortunately, it drained the fryolator and it was red hot in my feet. So it was from my knees down. I ate it, I shut it, and manned up and realized that the rest of my pilots were going out one by one by one by one, and I'm like, something's telling me that I don't have propane. So I ran outside and I looked, and I, lo and behold, did not have propane in my tank. I am on automatic delivery. I didn't owe anybody any money. We had only been in business for, I think at that point it was 4 weeks to the day that we were actually open. So with calling the propane company while she's there, I am still cooking on the grill because it's kind of still hot at this point.
Milk it for all it's worth.
I pushed out everything
Yeah.
I physically could. They did actually bring propane. I think you were still
Yeah,
there,
I was.
right?
I was there
propane
for a long time.
delivered.
You were putting coffee in my cup for a long time.
We
and
were trying
Taylor, you were
to-
greeting all the people coming in. And everybody was
Yeah.
trying to be as accommodating and as friendly as possible.
We definitely tried to act like nothing was happening. I was losing it in the back. I won't lie.
Well, in spite of that that event, I did not leave hungry.
No, we definitely. The one thing I wanted her to try was the fried chicken.
I will come back for that. I will come
I
back
couldn't
for
pull that one off,
But I gotta
but-
tell you, your stuffed French toast
The
is
cream cheese French toast.
It's visually, it's beautiful. It's like a pile. I mean, I think that's enough for at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even 3.
Yeah.
But
We have tables that order it as a dessert, and we'll split it amongst
oh,
themselves. and
desserts. You know,
So we got strawberry, we got blueberry, we got
look at the
raspberry.
tables.
I'm
turn.
thinking.
We got apple, and like I said, we were gonna do probably the cannoli, stuffed French toast for Valentine's Day, and I have peach that I just put together. I have to try it first. I don't want to say I have it yet because unfortunately tomorrow morning I'll have somebody that really, really wants peach.
Yeah, right.
So in the next few days we should be able to even have peach on there. So
Wow, there's lots of options to choose from. Let's again mention the name of the business, where you're located, your phone number, your hours. You can go for it.
Farmer's Diner.
Poor Stephanie's looking at. Stephanie has this terrified look in her
Farmer's
face. like,
Diner. We're
"Who,
at
me?
385
What?"
Beaumont Highway, Lebanon, Connecticut. Our hours are 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. every single day. We do serve breakfast and lunch all day long.
all
Our
day,
phone
that's
number
nice.
860-468-0035. And like I said, if you can't get a hold of us there, you can always social media, Facebook, message me, or my cell phone, 860-377-8811. Text me, call me. If the lights are on, I'm there. Don't be afraid. If you're not happy, we don't want anybody unhappy. Don't be afraid to say something to Stephanie, to Taylor, to me. We don't take, like, the only way we're ever going to get better is if someone
So
tells us.
you want people to give you feedback.
Absolutely,
We wanna hear
100%. Positive, negative.
The good, the bad, the ugly, we want to know so we can change
Even
it.
though
You
yesterday-
can't change it if you don't know.
We, yesterday was, we had a
Yesterday was fun.
rough day yesterday.
How was it fun?
It was very
How do you
fun.
define fun in the
The end of the
restaurant
day,
business?
Steph met her match with the customer. She
Oh.
was,
It is, but at the end of the day, we still smile through it.
I did. I actually felt bad for the people she was with towards the end. I was like, "Oh, you're all set. I'll just buy your breakfast," because I generally felt that bad. I tried to go over and there was no talking.
Well, you
So
know,
I was like, "Steph, you met your match," because everyone really there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of every place that I've ever worked, everyone in Lebanon is happy. They're very happy. They're happy that we're there. They're grateful. They've been really patient with us.
We should thank all of our supporting customers so
Absolutely.
far. We have a lot of great regulars that we've just met. We became really great friends with, and we
Absolutely.
love seeing their faces each and every day, every weekend. It's been really enjoyable.
I think that's
to
the
work
best
there.
part is
Yeah.
the small
Yeah.
town.
yeah, yep.
It is.
Well, I like choices. I mean, I don't want to go to the same place every time I go.
Shouldn't- and you
I
shouldn't
wanna
feel like
try
you have
The
to.
menu is a mile long.
Well, yeah.
And you shouldn't feel like you have to. You should be able to go wherever you want, And I think that that's the best part of having so many small local businesses as close as they are. You should be able to support who you want, when you want, and,
And regardless of where you go to eat, we welcome you back with a smile when you come back.
absolutely.
Well, that's the team spirit here.
I have customers that have been. I started breakfast at Gill's restaurant in 1995.
That was a
I stood in
long
the
time
window
ago.
straight across over there, and I watched everyone go back and forth. And then I went. That got turned into Auntie Nita's. So I went from there to Nita's restaurant. So I was on the side street, and that was a shock to me because I couldn't see anything anymore. And then I went. Like I said, I went to Toast, and that was a whole new world. She'll tell you. You just think, oh, yeah, no, it's no big deal. No, you're talking night and day to go from Willimantic to Yukon
The
campus.
middle of the college.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sure.
know, it's a whole new group.
So I wanna know from the three of you, what's the staying power behind working in a diner? Like what is it that keeps
we
you there?
have fun all
I was
day,
gonna say the
every day.
atmosphere, the laughing, the joking,
The small family
Yeah.
it feels like family.
Yeah.
With our customers, with our
we know
our staff.
almost everybody's name that walks in the door, which is really nice.
So you like that aspect of it? It's kind of like you kind of create a extended family
Yeah.
type of thing with
I guess it's
people.
kind of like an open door thing too, like even customers, even them, like I don't want her stressing out, oh my God, it's 8:05, I'm supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. I don't even tell them when to come. She doesn't have to come at any time. She doesn't have to come at any time. I can pretty much do the front of the house or the back of the house, which is the benefit. So if I do have somebody that's not, and that's kind of where I'm like a floater, if you will. Like on the weekends, obviously, I cook all weekend long. During the week is when I will make, my other stuff, because I do have some help, that will help on the grill, or she can help me on the grill. Good old Elizabeth. Elizabeth is the best. We love Elizabeth.
Yeah, shout out to Elizabeth because
Elizabeth.
she
Yeah, I was
has,
gonna ask
she
you
has
about
saved
wonderful
us.
She's
cook.
our
Who are some of
backbone.
your other team players?
We have her. We
That's
have
it?
a kitchen full of women.
It's only 4 of you?
Yeah, we have a kitchen full of women. So, and we have a Travis
You kidding?
who washes dishes. We have a young kid, actually, Tristan. He does bus for us on Sundays. He's getting some work experience with us on Sundays. Gets a couple hours. He's a lineman, high school student. His mom is Shannon. She works at, actually, Lebanon Tap Room. So... he comes and helps us on Sunday for a few hours. So,
but yeah, 4 women.
It's us.
A lot of girl power.
Wow.
So that's why when it gets pressure,
who wants to mess with that?
Right.
that's what we did have a guy. We did start with a guy.
I wouldn't want to.
Powerpuff Girls over here.
We did start with a guy. It was just short lived. I tried. We all tried. It just wasn't working. So yeah, there's us. I just feel like the lady with the bandana.
Oh, Rosie.
Yeah,
Rosie the Riveter. Yeah.
The only thing I have a hard time with, I guess, I'll be honest with you, I don't like to clean the grease things under the grill. But other than that, I'll do anything. They know that. I'll do anything. I'll clean the toilets. I don't mind. I'll do it. When she gets there in the morning, I try to do all her stuff even before she gets there. Because I'm like, you're a waitress. You shouldn't be cutting fruit. I don't want her doing toilets. I don't want her doing any of that.
I'm spoiled. I will
be a
say
waitress.
that I am spoiled.
Yeah, well,
We do
I
the
get to
rest.
focus
It's
on
easier.
the aspect of taking care of my customers.
Well, and that's exactly what I was going to say. In order to take care of your customers well, you have to take care of each other.
Yeah. You have to.
You really do.
Yeah.
And that in itself is inspiring to know that there's somebody behind you who's got your back, who cares about you more than just were you here on time at 8 o'clock or whatever, right?
And that's the thing.
Absolutely.
They're hungry, eat. That's another big thing there. Even if you're in a rush, okay, yeah, you can still eat something, I don't want you to you're human still at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I tell them, no drama, none of us fight with each other. We actually have a pretty big, this weekend put us to the challenge. And I guess,
I think that, the more the word
I was a
gets
little
out.
cranky. Yeah. I won't lie.
Well, I hope. Well,
I wasn't like that, but it was.
She was tolerable.
I felt like we were getting overwhelmed, and I didn't know how to handle it because I can't go in the front and help them if I'm cooking on the grill.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Right. Yeah. So that's where I start to get a little overwhelmed because I'm like, if I could go out in the front for
everywhere
2 minutes.
At all times.
2 minutes, I could catch them up.
Yes.
It's not happening.
So I tell everybody, I'm locked in jail. You see this little window? It's like my jail cell.
I have a solution. You could have a camera in the back.
They couldn't handle that.
And then you can watch all the
stuff.
If she could watch it, it'd be worse.
It would be. I would be like,
forget that idea.
We're shackling her to the grill.
Forget that idea.
I go on the floor and they're like, get in the back.
Yeah.
Keep your nose to the grindstone then, right?
But I can usually catch them up pretty quick. I try, you know what I'm saying, if I do get the opportunity. But that is the benefit to being able to cook, to being able to waitress, to being able... I can kind of wear any shoe if I have to. Pretty much all of us can, though.
Well, hey, I want to say thanks to Kristen Chappell, who's the owner of the Farmer's Diner in Lebanon, a new place that you all need to go check out. Thanks to Taylor Lee Farnsworth and Stephanie Doubleday, both waitresses at said place. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to try some more things once we're off the air. I want to say best of luck to you. And seriously, when you do have that grand opening, I'll do some. I'll come and help out.
Eat some frickin' chicken.
You're gonna need some hands on deck.
Put an apron on you. Okay.
We're gonna make it work.
I'm ready. I'm ready to serve. This is Ruth Hartunian Ellenbaugh, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. I'm signing off here on Good Company, WILI.